welcome back once again. We are back live for your 2024 Canadian Women's Championships here at Dooley's, Saint-Hyacinthe, Quebec. It is Grant on the mic alongside Mr. Ben Francis. How are you, Ben?
Pretty good.
Besides freezing up here.
Yeah, we're cold and we're tired and we're hungry, but we're surviving.
We're surviving.
And the pool's been awesome. We've been
has.
treated to some really great matches. This should be another good one.
Natalie
Chabot taking on Joanne Ricard.
Jinx, you owe me a coffee.
Yeah. So Natalie's going to get the first break here. They're going to race to 7. This is the one-loss side. Same race on the one-loss side. Race to 7. Alternate breaks, 9 ball. This is Natalie to break first.
Oh, and hammers the break.
Oh, yeah. Got a result with the 1 over the hole, but is a 6 getting in the way?
It tried to.
Out of the way.
It was in and out of the way.
1 over the hole, the 4 over the hole. This looks pretty good to start the campaign.
I would agree. Looking good for sure. And of course, and as always, following along on both chat lines. My merbs got wixed.
We're live on Facebook and YouTube. I think she can slow roll this in and try to play the 3 into the top right, or the 3-4 combo isn't too bad.
I agree.
But it's hard to tell how much angle she has on this one and if she can hold it. But I think she can.
This will work. Oh, got to hold up.
Yeah, that's pretty heavy.
That is pretty heavy. I thought she might play that same shot just a little lighter, have the 3 into that left side pocket.
She probably thought she was going to hit more of the 7.
More of the 7, yeah.
Just caught the 7 a little thin and lost the cue ball touch. Now what?
I think you just slow roll that 3 into that bottom left-hand corner.
Yeah.
At the appropriate speed.
It'll
she
go.
Can miss that side pocket.
As long as you don't hammer or punch it. That's right. Oh, this looks good.
That looks real good.
Nice shot, Natalie. Natalie coming off a couple of wins. Joanne coming off a good win over there against Paris. Paris was up 6-3. Couldn't close the deal. A couple of missed 9 balls. And instead of having Natalie versus Paris, we got Natalie versus Joanne.
Closing escrow, one of the keys to victory. Nice shot here.
How fun would this be to break around the first rack?
Right. That gets you on the confident side.
I think she should play a stop shot here. She could go to the side rail and bounce back out, but where the 6 is ideal to get from the 7 to the 8.
Yeah. Nice little stopper.
Perfect.
Perfect works. Could go forward if she wants, or she could draw. Shooter's choice, I would think.
Definitely going to favor the draw to shoot the 8 in a shorter pocket, but if she doesn't like it, she'll come underneath. That's what she's looking at. Usually you want to shoot the shorter pockets in this game, but these pockets are playing pretty favorable, so you can shoot a long one with little to no worry. Mark Delisle, hashtag no longer slacking, weekend chillaxing.
Oh, very nice. She did come on top. Had me think there.
Good speed, too.
Yeah, real good.
She'll play the 9 in the same pocket as this ball. I think.
I would think so.
I wouldn't try to hold this one. Just come across.
Yeah, almost intentionally tag that second rail just to make sure the 8 goes with some intention. Come off that end rail.
Little top.
Or side rail, I should say.
Little top, little left.
Yeah. That will work out nicely. Get off that rail, though.
I loved a bigger bounce, but this is okay. Don't got to play shape from here, so no problem. Just got to pot it.
Nothing to do
Keep the cue ball out of the left side pocket's important too, but
that is also important.
I can't see her hitting it that hard.
No. Natural angle keeps her underneath that side pocket. Finds its way in.
She used some siding to avoid the scratch. I think it was pretty natural if she just hit it with top. So she used a little siding to avoid it. Nice break and run to start the match. You got to love that.
Yeah, right from the break. The break was monstrous.
So shout out to the sponsors. Great sponsors of this event. Perfect Rack, The Winning Stroke, Dooley's, and CBSA, as well as all the hard work Vero put into this event.
Yeah, she's put in a ton of effort. And then to try to play on top of that, finishing in 10 ball in the 5-6 spot, I believe.
She finished fourth.
Fourth. Oh,
Yeah.
There you go. Even better.
And she's guaranteed a top 6 in this field. She's in the winner's semifinal playing Naomi, I believe, next.
Yeah. A difficult feat. No doubt about it.
Oh, that winner's semis is Vero and Naomi on one side of the bracket, Brittany and Miriam on the other. So pretty much as predicted. The only thing I don't like about this is the payout's the same in the 9 ball, but there's 12 more players. There's literally 30% more players.
Yep.
But first prize is the same, second prize is the same.
Maybe more money added in the 10 ball?
Possibly. That would make sense, I suppose.
It would.
Less players, you would want to add more money to that. Farlow, where they're trying to 3-foul this poor opponent of hers. It's only game 2.
Uh-oh.
And I like that she didn't tell her until it was her shot.
Yeah.
That's what you should do, is tell them when it's their shot, not after their second foul.
That's right.
She had the rest out, jacked up over a ball to try to kick into the A. It was like 10 out of 10 hard for sure. She didn't make contact. 2-0 Farlow over there.
Natalie having to shoot the one from downtown. Smooth.
Straight as an arrow. What a shot that is. She was over here hitting balls while she was waiting for the winner of the Joanne and Paris match, so she's definitely ready. And we've seen Natalie play a handful of times. She's a very straight shooter.
That is for sure. Got to see her a lot on the NAPT tour. I think we met Natalie for the first time in Chicago.
All these ladies have always been super, super nice to us, but especially Natalie.
Yeah.
Even yesterday over dinner, she was helping us order.
Yep.
Because the menu was very French.
That is the truth.
But she helped Grant order, and then she looked over at me and said, "Do you need help too? You want me to pick yours too?" Mine was easy. They had it in English on the menu.
Yeah, pizza. Pizza works. Oh, nice shot. Really well weighted. Gives her nice angle if she wants to take that 5-ball cue ball off the end rail. Try to split that window between the 8-6, potentially.
I think 6 goes by the 7, but it's not that comfortable, so she'd probably rather come around the 8-7, shoot the 6 in the same pocket. If she hates that, she can just lay up underneath the 6 too. Shoot the 6 in the top left.
Yeah, absolutely.
She's going to get her own rest out here, and I like that. Her and Vero both use the same rest. It's nice to have equipment that you're comfortable with. And you can see it even looks more comfortable, you know?
Yep. Oh, and she looks pretty confident with it.
Oh,
Lays it up.
I do like this play.
Yeah.
Keep it simple.
Now you can just punch into the 9-ball.
And just pot the balls. That's all you got to do.
Yep. I don't think you can mistake punching into this 9-ball. I don't think there's a way that goes wrong.
Yeah, she could stun to the right side rail. But yeah, I don't think so. I think she just goes straight into the 9 like you said. either with top or with a little stunny shot, but I think just top takes you there too.
Yeah.
Actually, this camera angle is
that's
maybe
a much different angle.
Yeah, looking a little different than what we're looking at the table.
Yeah.
She's going to miss the 9 here. She's going to drive right by it. So it's a little punchy, this one, a little stun to the right side rail and out.
Yeah.
Or try to stop it kind of right there, but I'm not a big fan of that.
No, I like going to that side rail and back out.
Yeah, the little stop shot there is when you decelerate on the stroke. Confident.
Yeah.
Very well struck.
And I believe that was the game-winning shot right there.
Well, she's making all the balls. That's always a nice sign. We've seen that a bit before, and it's hard for the opponent to do anything if they never get in a rhythm.
Yep.
A little
Natalie
straightish, but this is okay.
Good.
She can either follow through off the right side rail with a little bounce, or she can kind of stun this one over to shoot the 9 in the same pocket.
Yeah, I like the stun myself.
Or
even the
draw. Yeah, even draw to the left side rail, a little bounce, but I think the forward with the little left is okay too. It's whatever you like there.
That's right.
Everything works. And this 9 ball for a 2-0 lead, quick 2-0 lead.
Natalie looking strong.
This is the 1 loss side, so loser of this match is out.
Out until the 8 ball. Oy,
Oh,
oy.
no. You could see her just second guessing that one a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, Joanne won't mind. This is kind of what I watched with the Paris match. There's a whole lot of Paris running all the balls, and then Joanne just potting the 9. You gotta love 9 ball for that.
That's right. Love or hate, depending on what side of the coin you fall on.
Yeah. Yeah, Joanne's side of the coin's loving it. I'm a bit surprised she rolled it, though.
Yeah.
I think you want to stun those ones as much as you can, as often as you can.
Yeah, I agree. Put it in with some confidence, but it worked nonetheless. Huge shout out to Doolies for being the hosts of this event. Got to give you the little tour of the room. This is where we're at. Top right-hand corner in this picture is where we're located. We get to look down into this venue. Beautiful, beautiful spot to the right of this. Some seating area, and it's all glass wall. You can look down on those pool tables, and then, of course, in that far, far back corner, you've got the 2 Valley tables alongside the Predator 9-foot.
Natalie to break, all tied up at 1.
See if she can come with another hammer. Indeed.
Hit it square. Not going to get a shot on the 1, though.
No, 8 ball's going to come in and stick its nose in the game.
Saving grace is she doesn't really need to tie up a ball with the push out because the 3's kind of already tied up.
Yep. You push to that left side rail above the side pocket, perhaps.
You know, another shot I don't hate is touch the 5 to the horn.
Yep.
Put the 5 in jail, too. And and you're only leaving her the left edge of the 1 with a really tricky safety, right?
Yeah. I don't mind what she did there. Putting it from downtown. She would have been liked to have been closer to the rail.
Well, I don't know, because she might get it back. Yeah, see? So it's better it's not close to the rail.
Yep.
Because she was getting it back right away. There's a safety here, but it's a long distance to hope it goes that straight. Might just try to cut this in. It's almost a free shot with where the 3 is.
Yeah.
She did try to cut it.
Yeah, not terrible. I don't mind that attempt.
Good pass from Joanne there. Smart decision to pass it back. And you don't see that too often. It's hard to pass it back.
It is, especially when you're open and in on it.
Well, 'cause you just hate when you pass it back and then you don't even get to shoot that rack.
Happy Saturday. Did we get a day taken away? It's Friday, Peter. Nonetheless, happy Friday to you. If it were Saturday, we would be in, well, we might not be. Well, we would be in 9-ball or 8-ball by this point, I would think.
Oh, yeah, there'd be some 8-ball being played for sure. We'd be down to like the final 4 of the 9-ball or so by this time tomorrow, I would imagine. I think she was trying to go into the 6 there, to be honest.
Yeah.
Maybe slightly gotten away with. She could roll up on the 7 here. I think.
I think so, too.
Oh,
how
or
about combo
play a little
bank?
combo bank. Why not? If you can do it, do it.
Right? Another bank shot on the 3 or the cut. Potentially, the cut is on.
Yeah, I like the cut here for sure. I think you're going to get shape. The 6 is kind of going to hold the cue ball down here.
Yeah, but does it play into the 5-ball?
The 6, no, I don't think so. I think you hit it pretty full. But it could. It could go into the back of the 5 off the rail.
Mm-hmm.
She
Does attempt the bank shot. This is going to hold up really nicely here for Natalie. Minus shape to the 5-ball.
It'll go on the side. She just needs to get it over here where she's standing.
Yeah, which is quite natural given the position on the 3.
It's pretty thin on this 3, though, I think. Well, it's not too bad. Look at this guy.
Mr. Elvis. Yeah, which one? Yep.
Yeah.
Right on. Elvis going to give us the real top-down view.
His English is not getting stronger, hey?
It's not, but he understands.
That's the main thing, is we can understand each other.
Speaking of dualies, Elvis, the owner here, and a heck of a guy.
Well, a good room owner, too. Like, he just came
great
upstairs
room
to,
owner.
like, say a couple words to us, but on his way past, he was straightening out chairs.
Yep.
He was straightening out the chairs, and he went power walking back into his office. Busy guy. He's got lots to do.
Yeah, lots on the books.
He's on vacation or something, right?
He was.
Yeah.
The double rest.
Fair enough. When you can't reach it, you can't reach it.
That's right.
But this is triple hard now.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, this is where it's handy to have your own tools, right?
Yep.
Because that rest that she's going to shoot this off of is very comfortable for her in this position. Where I think for most players, double rest this shot, and it's going to be super uncomfortable. Pretty easy to catch it thick. She might have been trying to catch it thick. I'm not sure.
Yep. Yeah, maybe she was just playing the straight-up safe.
I think Joanne will play the straight up safe.
Oh, yeah. I would imagine so. Into the face of the 3.
Although
into the 5-ball with the cue ball. I would think.
I think she would just bank the 3 around the 5.
Could do that.
I don't know if you could go full into the 3 and into the 5. I think it maybe even clips the 6 a bit. But you know what? She looked right away to see if the 3 passes. Like, she's trying to find a way to pot this and get shape, but that's a little bit too tough, I think. I think you just got to bank this around the 5, hold the cue ball underneath. How about
Thins it.
How about tickle it real thin, and keep it tied up over there? That's a good shot. Natalie's going to have to try to get underneath the 9-ball here with the cue ball.
Can you swing this 3 rails, Ben? If you thin that 3 into the 5-ball.
Use the 6 for cover again.
Yeah, use that 6.
I don't know if that's going to be any easier than floating underneath the 9, you know. I like this play underneath the 9. She overhit it a bit, but it's going to be okay. She's not selling out.
3-6 combos on. A little bit of a back cut here on the 3.
Yeah, it's backwards, which means the cue ball is going the wrong way and the 3's going the wrong way.
Yeah. Create a little separation.
These combos are definitely playable, just you really got to watch that first ball.
Yeah. Peter says, oops, retired guy. No worries, Peter. I'd not know what day it is if I was retired too.
Apparently for CJ too. He says,
Yeah.
It's felt like Saturday to me all day too.
Right?
Well, that was always going to be a little tricky, that one.
Yeah, and what do you do with the 5 ball? 8's big here to try to push forward off the end rail.
Tough to tell how much angle she has, but it doesn't look like a lot. I'd have to just trickle this one in. That's what she tried to do.
8 ball coming to the
It's
rescue.
not the worst result she could have got.
Yep.
Oh, almost worked.
Almost the double kiss to perfection.
Just about worked. Well, she can cut this in the side, but again, it's kind of tough to get position here. I think the cue ball goes into the 9. A natural tangent line, probably close to the 9.
Can she just really float that 3?
Well, it's got to be in her mind that she tried to trickle it in last time and missed it, you know? Yeah, I don't blame her for doing a little extra here. Needs it to slow down a bit. It's not going to.
No.
Well, underneath the 8's not too hard here. Or put the 5 under the 8 and go 2 rails under the 9. I actually like that better. You can hide both balls is always good.
She going to play 1.5 back? Nope.
She tried to play the shot I was saying,
Yeah.
But she underhit it. If she hits it a little more firm, the cue ball gets there, but the 5 probably gets there too, you know?
Yep.
Tricky shot, though. That was
It is
not easy.
A little bit fuller, I think, on the 5, and a little more power gets you there.
Yeah, absolutely. That's a shot that we could use to practice a lot, everybody.
Yep.
It is a shot that comes up pretty often.
However, from downtown,
yeah, that's pretty hard to roll. You know what? I watch her play quite a few games, and she likes to roll the ball, but there's been a few times where I think she could have used to stun it in, you know?
Yep.
It's just too tough rolling balls on 9-foot tables.
Yeah, any little twitch in your arm on the follow-through has massive effect.
So I think, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think the next match we're going to have is a winner side.
It is. And I believe it will be Brittany Bryant up next.
She's going over there to hit some balls, which got me a little worried, like they scheduled it or something. But they didn't. No, it's not till 5:30. It's about an hour from now.
Yeah.
Brittany and Miriam LaFranchise.
That could be a in fact, it's not a could.
Oh, it
Will
be.
be.
It will be, and I like that Brittany's not taking it for granted. She's got her cues out. She's going to go over there and practice. She's the best player in the country, but that doesn't mean you don't practice.
Yeah, nor do you take it for granted.
It's actually more reason to practice, to be honest. The more I win, the more I want to practice. It's funny how that works, because you'd think the more you win, the less you need to practice. But
Yeah.
A bit thin on this one, right?
A little bit, and you got to wonder if her last 9-ball miss, very similar fashion, is playing in her mind.
Well, she took like a deep breath before the 9-ball last time, and I think this time she's kind of just getting down to shoot it a little quicker is good.
Yeah.
Not overthinking
Get
it.
into it.
Nice.
Perfect.
Look out. Look out. No, she's okay.
She's good.
I was panicking too soon there.
To regain the lead, Miss Natalie Chabot. Excuse me. And once again, if you're just tuning in, give that share button a little bit of love. And if you haven't done so already, make sure you go onto that Facebook page, give us a like and a follow. Probably under 60 now, I would assume, to get to the 50,000 follower mark.
I would fully expect to reach it this weekend.
I agree.
If not, I'm going to be very disappointed in all of you.
Right? Good afternoon, David. Both of you, Mr. Wilson and more.
So many Davids, so little time.
Right?
If you guys want to check the brackets, there's a link for you, courtesy of David Wilson.
Indeed. The pin master.
2-1 Natalie and Joanne to break. Naomi wandering over, probably try to find her cue and hit a few balls too. She's got a big next match against Vero, who is on a mission, it looks to be.
Oh, yeah. She has been sailing through those matches this morning.
Miriam over there hitting balls too. She knows the next match is maybe the biggest one yet.
Yep.
Even bigger than the 10 ball. Try to beat Brittany in a race to 7-9 ball is a tall task for anybody.
Yep. To the heart of the pocket with the 1-2-7 combination on.
You got to watch you don't lose this cue ball here behind the 5-9-8.
This has got to be a perfect touch.
Maybe go into the 8 with inside spin. Not into the 5, though, because you're hooked. Well, it's good. If you miss the ball, then that's perfect.
That's right. This works. If you're Joanne. For Natalie, not so much. But I do like kicking off the top rail. Connect with the 2, call the 7.
Yeah, a lot of times if you spin this one with some left spin, when it hits that 2, it wants to keep going over that way. And you will make the 7. I made the mistake in the last set saying, I didn't see her call that. But of course she didn't call it. We're playing 9 ball.
9 ball, yeah.
I was still in 10 ball mode there.
You're in 10 ball mode. And it's forgivable.
There's the Canadian men holding up the gold medals there. Love to see that. That's a big event for them to win the relay.
Yeah, and was it 4x600?
It's 4x100.
4x100?
Yeah, which is quick, right?
Yeah, real quick.
They had a cool stat in the 100-meter dash from this year. Last place, like the 10th place runner, his time was the winning time 20 years ago.
Wow.
Crazy how fast those guys have got.
Absolutely.
Sub 10 seconds. So they run 10 meters in less than 1 second. It's pretty.
Yeah.
I don't even know how that's possible.
Be fast.
That's like just crazy.
Yeah. That is not a speed I could achieve.
No. I think you need long legs for that speed, too.
Yeah.
I don't think I could achieve it either.
Nope.
And I love to run.
Nice stroke there from Natalie.
I think she could come across and play this 5-9 combo. It lays pretty good from where she is.
Sure does.
And it might be easier than trying to do something else.
Well, the 5-7 is on, but that would require going over and back, so it makes the shot on the 3 a touch tougher.
That's right, back and forth. And then when you play the 5-7, you got to hope the 5 sticks around. Looking good. She saw it too. This is perfect. This is dead straight. Just give it that little bit of extra attention is okay.
You do have to be careful here, though.
I like this.
Don't rattle that 9 ball.
I like how she's lining it up. That's what you want to do.
To the heart.
I like that she didn't hammer it.
Nope.
You see a lot of players that drill that because they're so worried about missing it and leaving it over the hole that they don't even try to make it, really.
Yep.
They just hammer it to get it away from the hole, but you got to be confident.
Yep. Oh, there we go. 49,962 followers.
962, 38 to go.
38 to go.
That almost cut in half in one match. So if we could do that again, we're going to have about 8 to go.
That's right. Let's go, everybody. Smash that share button. Give us a like and a follow.
And if we don't get a chance, if it doesn't happen this week, I'd like to thank everybody who's always watching, who's always been around for all these years. All those people who've subbed a long time ago, followed a long time ago, we appreciate all you guys a lot.
For sure.
The David Wilsons of the world.
Yeah. Oh, there's quite a few.
Yeah.
Peter Wood's been on there.
CJ.
Lots.
Yeah. You guys are always in there watching. We really appreciate you guys.
Even from across the pond, we got Ireland that tunes in regularly.
Yeah,
Scotland,
Germany.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've got all kinds.
Australia, Taiwan.
Yeah. Can't forget about Peter Robertson. Yeah, we've had a pretty nice following over the time we've done CSL.
'Tis true.
We always say we got the best fans out there, but we really do mean it.
Couldn't do it without you. Would be pretty boring if it was just Ben and I sitting here talking to each other.
If that was the case, they'd probably hire somebody else to do this.
Yeah, I would imagine, yeah.
Looks like Krista Walsh up 2-0 on that other table there. The winner of that's going to play Joanne Ashton, I heard. Okay, does Natalie play the bank here? I think she does.
I think so.
Oh, she played the safe, and she played it well. Look at how good this is.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
6 is huge.
that was really well done.
Yeah,
And
extremely well done.
She's showing us something with that shot. She's ready to grind every game and not give an inch.
Yep, which I like. 2-rail kick behind. Split the window between the 8-9.
If she's got a jump cue, I think she should be reaching for it.
Yeah.
That'd be the easiest way to hit this. The 2-rail is definitely not guaranteed a hit.
I don't know that she has a jump cue, and as we've seen, when the balls are that close together, whew,
Yeah, tough to get it up and
tough
down
to get
for
the cue
sure.
ball up over.
And yeah, she's only got one cue over there.
Yep.
There's only one cue. This is why when people say, play the table, you just got to play the table. I tell them, no. Play your opponent. Your opponent is there. Don't ignore them. You have to recognize they're there. And take a peek. Do they have an air rush?
Yeah. If they do, cinch it.
Do they have a Knicks jump cue? Then you got to get that safe real tight.
Yep. And Natalie, ball in hand, and the table looks really good here.
But like a good example would be, who did we see with the bungee, the old school bungee, you know?
Yeah.
I think it was Naomi, maybe?
Yeah, it was. In
And
fact.
it's like you look over and you see she's got that old school bungee and you just think, I don't need to get this safety quite as tight.
Yeah. Thank you, Martin. Says, good job on the live, guys. Let's go, Auntie Joanne. Oh, thanks, CJ. Really, really good compliment there. He says, it's easy to support a stream when the content and commentary is this good.
We've really always tried to do our best to keep it professional while still having a little bit of fun.
That's it. All deserved. You always provide great stuff with great human touch, says Regis. Appreciate that.
That's another good point, you know, is we're not trying to be robots over here. We try to we'll talk about dinner sometimes,
That's it.
Talk about other stuff. Doesn't have to always be only pool.
That's right.
That would get a little dry, right?
Yeah. Well, you got to mix it up a little bit. Add some color to the commentary.
As much as I love Jeremy Jones' play-by-play, I love when Jeremy's telling stories and talking about other stuff other than the play-by-play.
Yeah.
But the play-by-play is real nice. If you're listening close to Jeremy, you'll learn something for sure.
Women's beach volleyball on Canada.
They're just
going for gold.
Yeah, just about to start. Looks like they're just singing the anthems, getting under the net there. It's going to be a big deal.
Yeah.
Canada's not supposed to be good at Summer Olympics. But we're killing it.
That's right. We only get 3 months of summer. 2.5 even.
That's right. Even right now, it's like midsummer and it's pouring rain out there. It's cold.
Yeah, freezing to death.
There is no training for beach volleyball in Quebec right now.
Nope.
Overcut it.
A little overcut. Is the 8 going to help?
Yeah, a little bit. A little bit.
A little
Jacked up.
hampered.
And I haven't seen her want to power up a draw shot yet, you know?
Nope.
So especially jacked up, I don't know if she'll try that. She might cheat it, go forward with the inside spin. Can catch quite a bit of the right side of the 6 to cheat it in. Oh, she went rail first. That was genius.
That was smart.
No way.
No, not there.
No
not there. Not
way.
like that.
No way that happens after she caught that rail first. How does it go straight in there?
Wow.
Man, brutal. CJ says he's here for all the non-pool talk.
Well, believe me, I've got that in spades.
Well, CJ,
yeah,
do you like ranch on your steak? Let's not open up that can of worms. I take it back.
That's right.
Forget I said that.
Yeah, right. Is there an erase button?
Okay, I like what Natalie's doing here. Yeah, either side is
Either
fine.
way, yeah.
But follow through is okay. Use the side rail or just kind of trickle it.
Roll it up. You only have to go about a foot.
There you go. Perfect.
Just like that.
Straight in for a 4-1 lead. Natalie Chabot. It's tough to beat these gals in these nice jam-up shirts. You know? How are you going to beat her when that shirt looks that good?
Well, I'll tell you, when they're that comfortable, you don't even have to think about it.
Well, I know firsthand, yeah. If you just put on that comfortable jam-up shirt, it's like point and click. You just shoot towards the ball and they go in the hole.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, bad luck for sure there, Peter. David Wilson, I invited 17 players to CSL. By players, I'm assuming you mean viewers.
That a boy. Boy, Davey.
Yeah, much appreciated. Would love to get that 50,000. I've been eyeing that thing for two years.
I feel like it's been 2 years that we've been over 49.
Yep, most definitely.
Like
getting to that
minimum 1 year.
Just come on.
Well, I feel like we kind of like have every pool watcher in North America for sure.
Yeah.
And we've started to cover across the pond. But I think that's maybe the only way we get more viewers is
that's right.
Like foreigners, you know?
Yeah.
We got all the Canadian pool watchers.
Those that watch pool online, they are probably watching here.
Yeah. They've seen us once or twice, I'm sure.
But I would tend to think that with the number of players, we haven't even scratched the surface of the number of available viewers potentially. And this table's not terrible either. 1 to the 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It doesn't lay terribly.
One of the things I noticed right away in this match was that Joanne didn't have a break cue. And you can kind of see it on the break. She's not really getting into it a lot.
Nope.
It's a bit of a softer style of break, but the balls aren't spreading at all. Like nothing went past half there.
Nope.
Nothing even went to half. Forget about past.
That's right, CJ. This broadcast brought to you by Jam Up Apparel.
And Alberta beef.
And Alberta beef. I wish I could read whatever you just said there, Gerard.
Holy smokes. That's spam.
That's an ad.
That is some spam if I've ever seen spam.
Watch what happens to this stuff.
Block, ban from all live streams. That's the one. See you later.
Yep.
We don't do spam. If you include your phone number in a comment,
yep,
it's probably going to get deleted.
Yep.
Because I don't see why we would need your phone number in a 100-word comment. Comment removed by a moderator.
Is that what I am?
Yeah, apparently.
A moderator.
Just a moderator.
Oh, caught the edge of the 4, but it leaves real well.
She might have played it like that.
She very well could have.
There's a kick to the left side rail, but you're jacked up and you got to play a little siding. It's a nightmarish shot.
I thought spam was bad. French spam is even worse.
French spam is the worst, yeah.
That's because I can't read it. I don't even know what they were selling.
Yeah, we couldn't even give them the benefit of the doubt there.
Nope.
Needs a little left siding. Bonus is she got the end rail to come off.
Look at this.
Not quite.
Oh, close, but no cigar.
Yeah, good effort. Good effort. That was a tough spot. Natalie with a great chance to take a commanding lead.
Indeed.
Got to leave some angle on the 5.
And what's going on, Joshua? Thanks for tuning in. Speaking of this broadcast being brought to you by Jam Up Apparel, we do have a little bit of a promo going.
It literally is brought to you by Jam Up.
Well, for those that are interested, we just released the Cloud Soft fabric on all of our t-shirts. So I decided I'm going to do a promo for all the viewers that are tuned in to the 2024 Canadian Women's Championships. And it's a buy 3, get 1 free.
That's way better than the deal Subway gives out.
That's right.
How many subs do you need to buy to get a free sub?
Yeah,
6?
Exactly.
That's too many. Should only need to buy 3 of anything to get the 4th one free.
Then let me tell you, then you eat your sub and you got nothing left except an empty wallet. Here you get the softest t-shirt known to mankind. It will become your favorite tee. And you get 4 for the price of 3. If you want to take advantage, head over to Jam Up Apparel, add 4 tees of your choice to the cart in the discount code 2024CWC. All caps, no spaces.
Nice shot there.
And you can then add to what everybody is talking about, because it is being talked about all over social media right now.
Joshua. No more pool for a bit. Did the baby come, pal? Did the baby come? It's my good friend there. Joshua Emperado in the chat there. Good friend of mine, local at the pool room where I manage. Super great guy. I went to his wedding a couple weeks ago. It was awesome. It was really fun.
Nice.
And he's got a baby coming. Should be any time now if it didn't already. That's why he says he'll be staying at a 494 Fargo for a while.
Nothing wrong with that. And thank you, Maureen.
Anytime now, he says, yeah. And thank you, Pat, from Sharks Club in Ecuador.
Indeed. Very appreciated. 5-1 commanding lead for Miss Natalie Chabot.
She looked ready to play this match.
She sure did.
Yeah, she looked up for it. Joanne in a world of trouble here. It's going to be Natalie to break.
To put herself on the hill.
She's been hitting this break good.
You'd hit $1 million by offering a Jam Up shirt with each sub. I'm sure I would. We'd go broke in the process, but we'd have 1 million followers.
Thank you, Kevin. Next stream, I know we got one at LP, September 27 to 29th. Will be the Fargo Fair match. Larry Walper just working on the poster now. Nice break.
Yeah, really well done.
But outside of that, we always are live every weekend because our man Rod Arriagada in Winnipeg is a go-getter.
He sure is.
So he's live every single weekend out of Winnipeg doing weekly tournaments and whatnot.
Correct. CSL Winnipeg, got to give a shout out to Mr. Rod.
And then we brought on Peter Chiasson in Calgary, who's a super go-getter as well. He just loves the game, so we're happy to bring him on too. Might see him doing some local streams. Might have saw one last weekend out of Hidden Spot.
Yep. Well, and it's kind of a rare thing nowadays for both Ben and I to be on the same stream.
I think it's going to become even more rare.
I would agree. I've got my hands full with Jam Up, and look at this. Ooh, Ben's got his hands full with the leather pocket back home.
Rod's one of the good ones, yeah. And thank you, Grace. Nice to see you as well. Grace Nakamura. Speaking of top female Canadian players, Grace, very accomplished Canadian female.
Yep.
So the push out didn't really work.
Nope.
She's in the same spot she was before she pushed out.
But even without the hit here, the table is a little muddy.
Yeah, the 4 is
4,
tough.
7, 8, 9. Well, the
6.
8, 9's not that tough, but
Even the 6.
yeah, 6 is not in an ideal spot.
Joanne could maybe try to get underneath the 7 here, but I'm not sure if that works.
Yeah,
I think the 1 maybe banks into the 8, 9 and messes it all up.
just thin it in there, get shape on the 2 to the corner.
I like that because now if you get somewhere on the 4, you should be able to have a good safe behind the 7. Sometimes we can get too caught up just trying to find somewhere to play the 4, try to break it out, do all kinds of crazy stuff, but we don't really need to.
Now that's going to
Shape
lay
it.
up favorable here for Natalie.
She could move it, but again, I don't think you need to. I think more predictable is to come across and play a safe.
I agree.
When you move it, you got a lot going on. You got to pot the ball, you got to move the cue ball, you got to figure out where the 7 and the 4 go and the cue ball after. If you just play safe, you're really only figuring a couple of things, right?
Yeah. That's
This-
not going to get it.
This can
She
happen
gives
too.
herself a chuckle. I love it.
This can happen too. You try to go into it, you just drive right by everything. Nice and super soft into this one, and she may just get the kick safe. It's a good hit.
It is.
Nothing
Yeah.
wrong with that. And put it on Joanne to figure out the 6 to the 7. Now, even the 4 to the 5, you might have to hit this one pretty delicate.
It does sneak by.
It's so easy to overhit that. It's so easy to overhit that.
It sure is. Yeah, Derek, thank you. We appreciate it. Usually watching with the sound off. Today, it's sound on.
Saw your post this morning too, Derek, about your friend from the Hub Oil explosion. It was it's the anniversary of his friend's passing, and he said, "Have a beer and a shot of Jack tonight, because that's what the guy liked."
Yeah, that was quite the event.
I was super young when that happened.
Yeah.
I was very, very young, but I remember it.
Mm-hmm.
It was
I wasn't
pretty
quite as young,
devastating.
but I definitely remember that event.
pretty devastating moment in Calgary's history, really.
Yeah. Gotta watch this. She seems awfully close to that 7
For anybody who's wondering, there was an oil factory in Calgary. It exploded,
Yeah.
and it's as bad as it sounds.
Yeah, it definitely was.
Yeah. It was very tragic. Two people lost their lives, at least two that Derek knew, I think. But yeah, it was very tragic.
That is a great shot.
And no problem, Derek. I like to mention stuff like that because I think, our thoughts should be with people like that
Yeah,
on
of course.
anniversary dates like this,
Mm-hmm. Same as Robert Frost, finding out about him.
Yeah.
I mentioned that this morning.
As much as we're all here to watch pool and play pool, we should be very thankful that we're able to.
What a great hit.
Not everybody is able to.
She was in tough, but came out with it.
Yeah, good shot there.
However, it's going to leave a shot here for Natalie.
She wasn't on 2 fouls there, was she?
She was. Not anymore, though.
I'm trying to think.
Yeah, the one off the kick rail.
Yeah. That's pretty good effort. She didn't
That
miss
was
it by much.
really good. Had great shape on the 6 ball.
Yeah, that was tough.
5 to the 6, still a little tricky.
Oh, this is a big moment for Joanne. If she can't get the job done here, she's in a world of hurt.
Yeah, I would agree. And I don't know if she's got much of an angle. However, those pockets play pretty big. You might be able to cheat and create some if you don't have any.
I think she's just got to draw back. I think she's too straight to create any angle. Just draw it back and try to get where the cue ball is now would be nice.
She is flat cueing.
She's like going to cut it in the corner. Oh, she's playing
she's
safe.
She's going to play safe. That might haunt you, though.
This isn't bad. I'll put it on Natalie, try to figure out how to get to the 6, and then from a 6 to the 7. So put the pressure on your opponent's always a good idea.
Yep.
Brittany and Miriam already started.
What?
Yeah. Yeah. I think the next match we might get is potentially another B-side,
yeah.
or potentially the A-side final.
What a shot here by Natalie.
That was super. That was a super shot.
Straight draw on the 6. You're on the 7.
Oh, maybe they're waiting for Vero and Naomi on this table. That would be cool.
That would be
good.
good.
We would definitely accept that.
Yes. Well, maybe Miriam said, I've already been on the stream. Let somebody else get a turn. Oh, look at this. What a shot.
Again. Again, beautiful coming around. She's got a little unlucky to land straight in on this.
Did you see that?
Just a little unlucky to land straight in here.
Look at this shot.
Yeah.
She corner banked it.
Oh, she banked it, yeah. That's one way to get back there, right?
Instead of taking that 6 straight, she corner banks it.
Bit of a two-way shot, the corner bank.
So smart.
Like a one-pocket shot, yeah. Like a one poquito shot. Now she's just got to draw back a little. I think the 8 goes in the top left. And that's
What
it.
a smart shot, Natalie.
Oh, now she's looking at cheating this to do something extra, but I don't know how much good that does you. Like, you'd have to land absolutely perfect to be able to play the 8 in the low right. So why take that risk?
Just chop the 7 in.
Jack
Stun the cue ball.
Jack up a little. You got to draw back about 5-6 inches. That's good. She's got a shot at it.
That will do.
Oh, this is horrible to try to move these, but you really would love to. I think you have to mark the 8 and then lift it.
Natalie saying, hey, would you like a ref?
I thought the discussion was, can we move the rack?
Yeah, this can skip twice before you even make contact with the 8.
That's right. Oh, she hit it sweet. Did she ever hit it sweet? She wasn't going to let that magic rack get her, so she just peered through it. That perfect rack was never going to be a factor there.
Wow. Natalie Chabot.
Bringing it. Needs one more good shot here, though. Not out of the woods yet. Got to pot this, and you got to keep the cue ball out of the top left.
Yep.
She's laughing on the outside, but not on the inside.
Not on the inside.
Oh, this is what Joanne needed to keep herself alive.
Yeah, I
6'1"
agree.
was too tall of a hill to climb, I think, but 5'2".
5'2", still a climb, but doable.
Very, very much so.
Overcut and into the side. Almost.
Yeah, well, another chance for Natalie to get on the hill here. Well, again, you got to keep the cue ball out of the top left here. So a little bit of right siding or a little bit of left, but this shot with left siding, not easy. It's super easy with right siding.
To the heart.
She caught it with just a touch of left.
Natalie Chabot, ladies and gentlemen.
It's going to be Joanne to break here at 6-1. 8th game. See if she can make an adjustment on the break. She's been not laying into it a lot, and the balls aren't going in. So we'll see if maybe she cuts it a bit. I would recommend she maybe tries to cut it a bit.
I would agree. Got to get something going for herself here.
Let's see the shot of the 10-ball tournament. Here it is. We loaded it up here for you guys. Got time for this break shot. This video is only about 20 seconds. Not only did she win the tournament, but she won the best shot of the tournament too. Look at this with shape. The other cool thing is watch the fist bump.
I love it.
And the crowd went wild. Before that ball even hit the pocket, they were all going, nice.
Yeah.
Pretty awesome.
It was. We have the shot of the tournament for this event so far as well. Joanne Ashton with the jump shot up and over. The hit and stick on the jump too.
It was pretty sporty. I didn't go back and record it because she didn't get out after that.
She didn't.
But
still the shot so far to beat.
If nothing else happens in the rest of this tournament, then I will go back and find it. No problem. Well, it looked like she made a small adjustment on the break there, right? Because she's shooting.
Yeah, made a ball. Well, this is going to lay out pretty favorably here for Natalie to get back down for the 2-ball.
Just got to watch the 6. Yeah, somewhere over there, but you don't want to be straight in.
Oh, it's got to go. Got to go. Under hit a little bit. Kind of seemed to die off that rail.
Yeah,
top rail.
A bit, yeah. This is going to sell out.
Does the 6
Oh,
somewhat kick in the way?
It did, just a little. And if she's got to go rail first here, it's really hard to get to the 3.
Yeah. Although you could hunt the 9-ball off that one rail kick.
And thank you, Donna.
Yeah, indeed.
Too kind. I think Grant's going to be in your neck of the woods end of October. It's going to Orlando.
I am. Orlando, Florida. Get to hang out there for a couple of days after, and then a few days before the Predator event in Puerto Rico. So I might split the difference. Hang out in Orlando for a couple of days, and then head off to Puerto Rico and hang out there for a couple of days.
Yeah, no doubt. Well, she crashed into everything, but it's okay. She's got a shot still on the 3, and she kind of pushed the 4 to a good spot.
Yeah, rearranged the furniture a little bit.
Now, if she makes a good pot here and gets on the 4, I think that's going to be it.
Look at this.
Oh, this needs to slow down. And it did.
What a shot.
I think she can play this into the top right with a little top left spin. Just kind of float it.
Yeah, that'll set you on top of the 6-ball really nicely.
She doesn't need to do too much here, that's for sure. Nice, right in the heart.
That will do.
She's hitting them good this match,
Oh,
real
she
good.
sure is.
If she can carry this through to the next match, we're going to see her on Sunday.
I agree.
Or Saturday, rather. It's going to feel like Sunday. Because today feels like Saturday.
Oh, it's TJ.
Oh, it's Tej.
Going Monday for my 40th,
All
he
right.
says.
Holy smokes, bro. You're 40?
Right?
You're like an old man now.
Hey, easy. Easy. Whoa, whoa. I got my 50th coming. And all too soon, I might add. Seems like a ways away yet, but it is definitely in the back of my mind.
Okay, just a couple more balls to close this one out.
Yes.
Pretty much shaping one more shot. She gets good on this,
she
it's
gets
over.
So good.
He's perfect,
So
okay.
good. Yeah, Peter Wood. Rookies. You do have us by a little bit, Peter.
Just a bit. Natalie, what a performance.
What a performance by Natalie.
She was just about to shoot, and then something distracted her there. I don't know if it was me or herself or what it was, but
Wow.
beautiful.
Well done, Natalie Chabot.
Nice shooting.
Extremely well done. Some great shooting, great potting.
7-1.
7-1. With that being said, we're going to figure out whatever our next match is. I don't know if it's an A side. I don't
Naomi
know if
and
it's B side.
Vero.
Is it Naomi and Vero?
Yeah, it'll be Naomi and Vero for
Very
sure.
good. Very good.
Shouldn't be long, maybe 10 minutes.
Yep. Don't go far, everybody. On behalf of myself, Ben Francis, and the rest of the team, make sure you've gone over. Give us a like and a follow on Facebook. We'd appreciate it. But don't go far. We'll be back. More coverage. 2024 Canadian Women's Championships. We'll be back here in but a few minutes.